a good Wednesday to you. The Mariners won the American League West for the first time since their record-setting season back in 2001. That was 24 years ago. And in that season, they played against the Cleveland Indians at the time. Well, they'll have to wait to see a little bit longer to find out whom they'll face in the American League Division Series after Cleveland even its wild card playoff with Detroit with a 6-1 win today. The Cubs lead their series with San Diego after a 3-1 win yesterday. Boston beat the Yankees 2-1 to lead that series. Dodgers held on to beat the Reds 10-5 to take their series lead. Games 1 and 2 of the ALDS in Seattle will be Saturday and Sunday. Game times yet to be determined. Now, Sunday's start could push the Seahawks start against Tampa Bay around up to 2 hours. We'll have to wait and see about that. The first volleyball RPI ranking came out yesterday by the WIAA. Wenatchee is ranked 5th in the first poll and showed why with a straight set win over Eastmont last night. Big crowd on hand at Wenatchee High School to see the Panthers triumph 25-6, 11-12. I had the call here on the NCWLIFE channel.
Immersion with the service. She'll go with that dying quail again in Wenatchee right there for the kill and a point to the Panthers. Declared immersion continues. Her jump serve, really tough to return again. Eastmont gets it back over. Up front it comes. Here's a set and the kill by Riley Jones. And that looked close. They're going to say, oh, it was touched. It went out, but it was touched on the line by a block attempt. Immersion, again, just a very tough serve. Eastmont finally gets it back across. Wenatchee now with the counter. Here's a kill attempt at the line, a block at the line. The ball falls on Eastmont's side after the block, and another point for Wenatchee. Brevin Lunster will now have the service, 3 away from winning this first set handily here tonight. Lunster's serve. Back line, oh my, Ellie Gale there to get it. Here's a kill attempt. Boy, that was right in the face of a Panther. They just defend themselves, and now back on the Eastmont side. Kill attempt, and it's in! Shelby Howe, another quality kill. Barry's serve. Cross court again. Magnuson is there, and again, Magnuson can't handle it. Goes out of bounds, and will be a point to Wenatchee. Panthers win the first set, 25-6. Lauren looks over, peeks at her coach for where Jordan McGregor would like it to go, and that will go as an ace. Beautiful serve for Walla Gorski. Falls right in front at the feet of Ellie Gale. Panthers will bring in a server here as Kenzie Murphy will come in. Senior will serve from the middle of the back line with her team up 10-4. Beautiful serve, another ace for Wenatchee. Service continues for Murphy here for the Panthers. And a nice idea by Eastmont as Abigail got up high, but Wenatchee right there with the counter. Back on the Wildcats side, cross court going with it. And Wenatchee there as they got some new bodies in. We'll get you names here in a second. A little tap at the net, a nice volley here. Immersion. And a kill up front and a point. It looks like Avery DeGeorgis got up there and got the point for the Wildcats. Barrow with the serve. Panthers are there. Panthers looking for the kill. They get it. And the kill this time up front, getting a big shove, was Becca Lamb. And it'll be a point and a set to Wenatchee. Panthers win set number 2, 25-11. As we have our first tie here in set number 3. Eastmont has not led tonight yet. Will they get the lead here? Oh, we got a whistle and a point, and they will take the lead for the first time. Murphy shaded to the left side. Dead serve crosses the net. Bennett flings it up in the air. A kill attempt is out. And Wenatchee will win the match here tonight to remain undefeated in Big 9 play.
I mean, we've been working a lot in practices on like where different blocks are, so that one of that line shot was a main shot we've been working on. So
how big is that to get a win? I know Eastmont's still trying to, get their program up and running and try to match up with you guys, but how fun is that to get a win against a Cross River rival?
Very fun. I mean, with all the people here, the future Panthers came, the big student section, any game, it's really fun. We have a lot of good supporters, so we'll take any win.
Her serving run in that first set is what got us our lead. There in that, set the tone, and that's what she does best. Call her Steady Eddie for a reason. So.
Is Riley Jones eventually going to jump out of this gym? I swear she's going to hit her head on the ceiling.
Oh, she's a workhorse. Her goal is to jump out of the gym. So.
And there's several times, especially tonight, and I've been pretty good about keeping Kate's name straight, but I kind of wanted to say Ava Jo a couple of times because she's a spark plug for you.
Yeah, I mean, that family just breeds great little volleyball players, and she looks a lot like her sister, so I don't blame you there, but she's doing fantastic for us in that lip jersey.
Another action, Moses Lake got off to a slow start last night, but rebounded for a 14-25, 25-20, 25-21, and 25-20 win over Eisenhower. Grandview swept Quincy. East Valley got by Ephrata 3-1. Chelan swept Cascade. Omak took down Lake Roosevelt in straight sets. Okanagan beat Brewster 3-1. Tenasket topped Colville 3-zip. It was Cascade Christian over Oroville 3-1. Pateras blanked Wilson Creek 3-zip. Moses Lake Christian swept Soap Lake. And Waterville Mansfield got by Etihad 3-1. Prep girls soccer yesterday. Eisenhower edged Moses Lake 2-1. Quincy got by Ephrata 1-0. Bridgeport beat Chelan 2-1. Cascade peppered Pateras 7-2. Liberty Bell and Omak played to a 1-1 tie. Okanagan blanked Lake Roosevelt 4-0, and Brewster beat up Oroville 10-0. Wenatchee girls soccer team will try to remain unbeaten and hold on to first place in the Big Nine when they visit Eastmont tonight. Panthers are 4-0 in conference play and 6-0-1 on the season. Wildcats could vault into a first place tie in the Big Nine with a win tonight. Game time at Wildcat Stadium set for 7 o'clock. Well, the 19th version of the Bridge of Sportsmanship is scheduled for Friday at Wildcat Stadium between Eastmont and Wenatchee. We're talking football, of course. You can join me and Paul Collard with our pregame at 6:30 on the NCWLIFE channel. Contingency plans are underway should air quality deteriorate once again. If Friday's game is smoked out, it could be moved to Saturday. If the AQI Saturday is not good, a worst case scenario would be to move the game to Moses Lake. We'll hope that things hold on and we can do that here live on Friday night. Now, Eastmont rides a 9-game winning streak in the series into Friday's game. The last win for Wenatchee over the Cross River rivals was 2016 when the Panthers prevailed 17-14. Series became the Bridge of Sportsmanship in 2007 when administrations on both sides of the river decided to quell the off-field altercations between the two schools. Wenatchee enjoys an overall lead in the series 37-20 after they dominated the first few decades of that one. And again, fingers crossed for the game actually happening here live Friday night on the NCWLIFE channel. That's a look at sports news. I'm Eric Granstrom. Have a happy Wednesday.